When I was a kid, I went to see a magic show, and the magician had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and he threw 3 away. And he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So I went to the magic store. I said, have you ever seen the trick where the guy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards and throws 3 away and still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards? He said, oh yeah, that, all the professionals are doing that. Is that the trick with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and the guy throws 3 away, and he still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards? I said, yeah, that's the trick. He says, I never learned how to do it. Thanks. Now the next trick I have for you is over 3,000 years old. There's hieroglyphs of magicians doing this trick on the pyramids of Egypt. It predates that by quite some time. However, that's the first recorded history of it. It's called the cups and the balls. Now back 3,000 years ago, they didn't have fancy marketing departments that would come up with fancy names. They just simply called stuff what it was. Cups and balls. So here, I'm going to let you guys check these out. I do something else that a lot of magicians don't do, is let you check out the props. So you guys can check everything out. Looks like cups. These are actually cups to mix drinks on a train. A long time ago, back in the 30s, they used to have trains. Yep. And this is what they use to mix the drinks. Now, here we go. The amazing trick called the cups and the balls. Here goes the first one. And watch as it vanishes. Here goes the second one. Watch as it just vanishes. Here goes the third one. Watch as they go back. Now, have you guys ever seen the shell and pea game played like in New York, where they take maybe a pea and they have a shell or a cup or maybe even some cards, red and black, and they mix them up, and then they ask you to guess where the pea is? Never play that game. It's a magic trick disguised as a gambling game. I'll show you what I mean. Would you point to a cup?
The middle one.
The middle one. In that game, they're there to rip you off, take your money. I, on the other hand, am here to entertain you. So I wanted to make double sure that you would win. Now, I know this is confusing because there's 3 cups and 3 balls and I talk a lot. So I'll take one of the balls, put it in the pocket like this. Take the second, and place that into the pocket. If I tap right here, you see, it goes back. I'll get rid of that one if I tap right here, you see, that one goes back. I'll get rid of that one if I tap right here, all 3 go to the center, like a magic trick. I'm going to take all 3, place them in the pocket like that. People accuse me of using an extra ball to achieve this. It's true, I do. I like to use this one. Sometimes I'll use 2, and once in a while even 3. The ancient mystery of the cups and balls. Thanks. I like that trick. Now for the next trick, let's see, are you guys dating or something, or in love or married or what? Boyfriend, girlfriend, would you mind joining me on the stage for this? Come on up. Give them a hand while they come up. Alrighty, now let's everybody else meet you. So what's your name, hon?
Glenn.
Glenn? And?
Glenn.
And Glenn.
Glenn.
Alright. Here, step up here. Up here, right under the sandbag. That's good. And you step right here. I'm going to get in between you. Right here, okay? Alright. Now here, I have this string. Both of you check this out. Hold on. Now, where are you from?
From New Jersey.
From New Jersey, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, where are you from?
From New Jersey, but I moved out here not long ago.
Where in New Jersey?
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, I've been there before. I think I spent a month there one night. Now, let's see here. This I call the string of burning desire. Okay. So, this is where Miss Ruby's part comes in. Now, Miss Ruby and I, people ask us, you know, in show business, we've been together for, what, 16 years now? And people say, how do you do that in show business? You know, all the show business people, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, they're done. I said it's easy. 2 rules. Number 1, I make the money, she spends the money. 90% of divorce is because of money. If we don't argue about money, there's no argument, right? Rule number 2, date night. Once a week, we go out on a date. She goes Tuesday, I go Friday. Now, I call this the string of burning desire.
Right.
Some of them yell. They'll get them later. There's stuff in here for you too. All right, here we go. Now that's Miss Ruby's whole job is to light my fire. You have a plate?
No, here.
You're falling down on your job. She knows I won't fire her. She's my wife. Here we go. Hold that in. All right, Miss Ruby's whole job, only in America can you get a job flicking a pig. You guys see that? See, you take 2 people burning with desire, add saliva, the 2 become 1. And here, this is for you, Glenn. I spared no expense on the souvenirs. It's all yours. Go ahead, have a seat, and this applause is for you. Thanks. Don't worry, you guys are going to get up too. It's a small crowd. All right, for the next one, I'd like to know if anybody out there has a ring I can borrow, a finger ring. Anybody have a finger ring we can borrow for the next trip? Do you have one? Would you come on up and join us? Step right over here. Miss Ruby, step on this side, okay? Because we got a limited stage area. Okay, come on over here. Right. See these lights? They're not exactly good. So, what's your name?
Joe.
Joe.
And Joe.
And where are you from?
Cleveland originally.
Cleveland?
Yeah,
You got parents. It's a nice place.
Nice.
It is. You ever had Ohio fries? My sister-in-law used to make them. All she did was take and put the potatoes in the cold water and then dump some flour on them. And then fry them. And oh my God, they're crispy outside. She's from Ohio, so I figured everybody would do that. Well, anyway, hold up your ring. Is that your wedding ring? It is. You know the 3 rings of marriage? Engagement ring, wedding ring, suffer ring. Are you in the latter? Well, I have here, let's see, a set of keys. One of these keys I got as a gift from a colonel in the Air Force who is stationed at Area 51. it unlocks the fifth dimension. I'm going to show you what that means with these and Joe's wedding ring. So on the count of 3, I'm going to place Joe's wedding ring into the fifth dimension. 1, 2, 3. Hold out your hand. Can you see it there? That's good. Because if you could see it, you're crazier than me. There, it's right there.
Okay.
Can't see it or feel it, but it's there in the fifth dimension. I'm going to use my magic keys and pull it straight through. It's going to materialize before your eyes. It's harder to get it off than it is to get it on. There's your give Joe a hand for helping us with this trick. Now, the next trick uses 3 pieces of rope. So here, check that out. Right, check that out here. Check that out. Alright? 3 normal everyday pieces of rope that can be found in any bedroom. I keep mine in the sock drawer next to the handcuff. Now this one's long, this one's short, and this one is medium. Now the reason that I point that out is sometimes I played and people have been drinking. They don't notice the difference. So then what I do next is even more pointless. But check it out, long, medium, and short. Would you guys help me out? When I raise my hand, say the magic words. Stretcho, stretcho. Ready?
Stretcho, stretcho.
Oh, that's good. See, they stretch. It'd be almost the same size. So of course there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Almost the same size. Now I'll take 2 of them. Tie them in a knot. Very fairly. Here's the 3rd. Tie it in a knot. 3 ropes, almost the same size, tied on to each other. But if I take them like this, when I raise my hands, would you guys say the magic words? Shrinko, shrinko. Ready?
Shrinko, shrinko.
Never use that in the bedroom. The short is now tied on to the long one, which is tied on to the medium one. The ropes of mystery.